Órale, welcome to the FIRMELAB Radio at Psych Radio SF. It's that Sunday. You know how we get down on Sundays here at Psych Radio. Man, we have actually a guest today. But I'm your host, Easy G, and I got my co-host over here.
Yo,
Mike.
check.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. FIRMELAB Sunday, man. This Valentine's Day weekend, man. So it was crazy. We had Lovers Lane yesterday in the city.
Yep.
That was pretty cracking. All the love birds out there. They had a lot of art. They had Mocha performing. They had a couple performances. We had the MC. What was his name? MC Abdul. The Palestinian rapper that Empire got from out there, and then he performed too. Okay. And then they were supposed to have another after party at Valencia Room, bruh.
Yeah.
But the owners were straight haters, bruh. They were straight being little breezies, bruh. Like they had the whole lineup of the artists, and then they said, "Nah, we don't want no artists here."
What?
So, yeah, bruh. So they got the folks, bruh. They got them, bruh. Like they said, all right, they got all their people pay. And then once they got there to see them perform, even Valencia Room promoted it, bro. They were promoting it on their page.
So there was no show?
Nope. And then all the artists were going off, bro, on social media, like, bro, what the hell? Like,
damn, that's
but it just goes to show, bro, like we need a lot of outlets and people to support our community, our arts community, bro. What we do when we do shows, we put on for everybody, bro. Yeah. It's not about us, man. It's about these artists that are working hard. And how dare you, Valencia Room, bro?
Yeah,
man, shame on you.
That's a
shame on you.
Janky ass shit, bro. Yeah.
Especially on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, especially when people are paying for it and then they're expecting for that to happen, and then it gets told on the last minute. I mean, that's some punk shit right there, man.
Yeah, bro. But today, man, I invited a very special guest, super talented brother, Organic Bandzzz, man. How you doing, brother?
Thank the Most High for this moment.
Amen, brother. Amen, man. You got a really dope story. First of all, like when I worked with you at the studio, man, like this guy is serious about his craft. You know what I mean? Like he knocked his music out, his verses out fast. He got it, man. So talk to me first of all. When did you start doing music? When was the first time you wrote your verse, and where were you at?
I think like the first time I started writing verses was probably like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? And I was locked up in the county.
Okay.
So one of my homies and stuff, you know what I mean? And like from the eBay and stuff, he was just writing. So I'm just used to freestyling, just coming off the hip, So he's like, you gotta learn how to write. So I'm in the cell 23 and 1, so I'm like, okay, let me figure out how to get better with this writing stuff. So that's how I learned how to write.
How long were you down for?
Probably for like 2.5 years.
Damn. Okay, and so as soon as you get in there, 6 months in, you start writing. Did you feel like that helped you, or is it something you just had to get off your chest? What inspired you?
I mean, it definitely helped me, because it's just like writing music is like therapeutic, So just being able just to put that pen or that pencil to work, on paper, just takes a lot of energy and a lot of like, consciousness, So you got to really be into it. So like basically like when you're locked up or don't matter where you're at, like if you're expressing yourself in any way you're doing it, music, writing, drawing, whatever part of art, like it's therapeutic for that person.
Did you draw too in when you were in there?
I mean, just doodling and stuff like that. Most of the time I was just having people like come up with brands or logos and stuff for me.
Dope. And so you also do like you train in the fitness world, yeah?
Yeah, I do like the personal training stuff too, man. So like you can follow me on that too, like Organic Flex Life Fitness and stuff like that, basically like just CrossFit. The best thing to do if you're in your head or anxiety, depression, or whatever you got going, it's better to like exercise, to move. A body that's in motion stays in motions, and a lot of times like for me, like when I had bad times or whatever, it's just like when I was just being down on myself, Yeah. So once you like push your body in endurance or stamina in life, whatever you're doing in life, it just rolls over to that aspect. So like just being healthy all around the board is good.
What's your advice on if someone's trying to transition into that healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
What is something that someone could do that is easy, and could start like obviously you have to do it over time, but at least a change where it gives you the motivation to want to keep doing. Because I know a lot of times people get motivated,
Yeah.
but if you're not being trained how to think about it correctly, you kind of lose that momentum, right?
Yeah.
So what's some type of advice that you give to people that are trying to make that transition? They're not used to it yet, but
Yeah.
they want to do it.
I think like the best advice I can give someone is just make a small commitment, Like a lot of times, like when we do stuff or when I do stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do all of this. But like realistically, if you break it down, like, okay, every day when I wake up, I'm gonna walk like half a mile, or I'm gonna take 50 steps, or I'm gonna do 5, 10 push-ups. And then you just get consistent with that. And once you do that, you just build. Like anything in life, you just gotta be consistent with it, start small, and you can get to wherever you wanna be. Just be consistent and disciplined and have grit with it.
And were you into the fitness before you got locked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like my whole life, just like my dad just always had us like working out, lifting stuff, and just like just competing in sports and just growing up, just always competition. So it's like, okay, we gotta lift weights, you gotta be in a warrior mind state or whatever. You always want to be in shape, and just working out too is therapeutic,
Yeah, I'm glad that you touched on that, because a lot of people think that like working out is just about the physical appearance, but we don't understand, bro. Like once we start working out, like what it does to the brain.
Yeah.
Can you speak a little bit on that, like how it does, like release endorphins, and if you are battling depression, it's like that's the best therapy you could do.
Yeah, so a lot of times people don't know it, but like working out, like you release dopamine in your frontal cortex of your brain and stuff like that. So what he's saying is correct. So that's the same thing that people can get from, smoking weed, doing whatever, So it's like a lot of healthy ways that we can like treat ourselves and make us feel good and get endorphins and stuff like that. And just like if you running too, like running is like one of the best highs. It gives you like the most endorphins and it's quick,
Yeah.
So just like learning how to just get in tune with your body and just learn how much jewels and gems that we have on the inside that we don't have to get on the outside. It's just like that's one of like the best things in life, man.
Yeah. So you as a trainer, personal trainer, is there a difference between exercising and working out, right? Like in the sense that, is there something that like an exercise you could do that doesn't require you to actually pick up weights or be at a machine? Because I feel like people get that confused. Like working out is different. It's conditioning your body versus exercising your body. So what's your take on that?
I mean, there's definitely like a big difference between calisthenics and lifting weights, Like calisthenics, like for me, like that's like the best thing ever, because like you're pushing your body weight, and it's good on your joints, it's good on your muscles, it's good on your body all the way around. And a lot of people don't know, like I lift the weights, I competed lifting weights, I got medals for that. But like lifting weights and stuff, it can deteriorate your body over time,
Right,
So a lot of times it's just we're going hard, but you don't know like this is messing my joints up. Now I got knee problems. I got all this. But the best thing to do, like if you want to just have a good body in a frame and really be strong and not just look strong, is actually to just push your body to the limit. And that's what military, that's what people do in jail, that's what like all the real warriors do.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. So talk to me about your music, bro. Like where do you see yourself in the next couple years with your music? What are your goals that you want to get to?
Yeah, with my music, man, I just see me like taking off and like really just really like getting up there, and I'm really just trying to like change the game, and just really like not really trying to even stick to one genre. I'm just trying to just really get my music across different platforms and see how I can just mix it all together, like how the Bay is, like we're diverse, so just come up with my own style and just go from there and just take off.
If what would you tell the 15-year-old you, now knowing what you know, going through everything that you've been through, what would you tell yourself at 15 that you feel like would help you and you wish you would have known at 15?
Man, just like just more patience, and just like the stuff that I was saying earlier, just be more in tune with myself instead of like the outside. You get all these gems that's really gonna boost me and like actually stick with you for life. And just like don't rush anything, don't take anything personal, don't be too serious. Just live life and just do what you want to do, but trust your instincts, and be your own person.
Dope. You got a a family in here. You know, you guys rap together too. Can you introduce your boy right here?
Yeah, man. I got my Brody in here, man. Got my brother Buck in here, man. He be going in too, man.
Okay. So you guys are open like when we have a show to give you a set. You down to like perform at when we have any events?
Yeah, no, it's good, man. I'm ready to take off, man. I'm ready to work.
Talk to me, brother. What introduce yourself.
Man, you know who it is, man. It's P600, man, on the mic. You know how it be. It's a pleasure to be in here.
Hey, man, thank you for being here, brother. So you say you rap too?
Yeah, man, I get down. I've been rapping ever since I was a kid. It's a passion of mine, and I enjoy it.
What was when you were like 14, 15? What was you slapping?
Man, hey, 40, you know, Drew Down, Selsky, you know, a lot of Bay Area, Mac Dre.
Yeah.
The old good stuff.
The real mob music.
Yeah.
You know, you can't forget about Dre Day, you know, and a lot of other great rappers that came out the Bay Area. So it's most definitely the mob music. You know what I mean?
So back then when you were listening to them, were you also writing? Did you see yourself like one day I'm gonna, you know, write and I'm gonna be a rapper too?
Honestly, my main thing was I couldn't be the rapper at that point in time.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. You gotta keep it on the low.
It wasn't social media, but I couldn't be that rapper at that point in time. You know.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that now you can be. You know what I mean? Because I know what that means. I got a lot of people that don't have Instagrams that I still gotta have tapped in with. You know, you gotta have those folks. But to be able to be in public and not watch your back and you know not live that life no more is a blessing, man. So talk to me about like what are you listening to nowadays? So that was back then. I assume that you're probably still listening to some of those classics.
Yeah. I gotta give a shout out to Moneybagg Yo.
Okay.
You know, I most definitely slapping Moneybagg Yo. A couple artists like Ali Akim.
Okay.
You know, you gotta keep Nas on a record playing still. So it's a lot of variety that I listen to. You know, it's not one set genre.
Yeah.
You know, besides the drill and stuff like that. I like inspirational rappers.
Yeah.
You know, like one rapper named Rory.
Okay. Yeah. He's dope.
Yeah, he's dope. So Forbidden Knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
Most definitely on that wave path of elevating. You know. So.
What do you see the state of hip hop right now? Where do you see it right now?
I feel like it's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we ain't got the mumble rappers. We ain't got the little 1 minute and 32-second rap no more. You know, you got people like Big Extra Plug really stamping things. You got people out there that's really changing it to a different level.
Yeah.
So the lyrics is coming back.
Yeah.
It's no more just mumble rap or just saying something off course. You know, so it's coming back.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. I know A$AP Rocky dropped his album recently, and artistically and just lyric-wise, his pen game is dope. He has the style, you know, that whole New York, and I think it's Tim Burton produced or visually produced the whole album. Yeah. But I think for hip-hop, it's dope because people are going back to the craft. It's like, fuck like the numbers. It's like, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. Everybody's doing this. I'm going this way, you know what I mean? And I think for writers and real talented rappers, it's like our time, you know what I mean?
And that's what brings it back, you know, the originality of the craft and being able to speak on reality. And I feel like that's what really makes the artist, you know, speaking from the heart and coming from the experience that they come from, you know, and that's how you get the best out of the craft.
Dope. You guys, so we have a segment, it's called Off the Top with Young Cuddy on the top of the Warfield. So it's off the top, obviously, freestyle or any verse that you got. And we are obviously on the top of the legendary Warfield. But I don't know if you guys got some bars that you guys are down to drop. I'm going to play a couple beats, and you guys could say yay or nay. But I'll play a couple beats and let me know if it's up to your liking. guys good with that one? All right, who want to go first?
I come from the city where the shit don't be really right. Niggas play around with us, you get the Philly right. And I ain't really with the talking, cause I do it nice. Walking down the street, black hoodie, black club night, long night, cold night. Been up on the pavement, been up on the long way. I had to get in a three-way, no lie though. Straight up off the dome and make you fly though. Anybody wanted to them niggas is commando, we own that. Never forget about the city of the thieves. Niggas talking about this shit, but I see these young niggas bleed. Then life ain't right, but nigga, I gotta keep my head up. The money on my mind, but I gotta keep my bread up. One moment, never waiting back tuition. Gotta get this money like it's college tuition. Money on my mind, so you know I gotta get it. So you know I'm steady with it when I'm riding with my fitted. It's that bass shit, the movie. Never stop with two. Run up in this house with a Glock, with a Uzi. We never stop and tell them lay down on the floor and do it. We never talk. Always with the shit, we steady popping, let me lock it. Locked in, we never tap in. All my niggas know we coming back in like it's back in, no acting. Money on his head, we get to clapping. Bounce out on the street, they tell them niggas is really acting, we acting. Hey, we riding to it.
Fire, baby.
All right, who's next? That was fire.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'm in the game, I'm never missing. Every day like tuition, plus I'm pimping. In the game like this, I'm never simping. I'm different. Delhi City, yeah, I'm 650. Slide through with that Glock, bro, drop a whole 50. I get jiggy in this bitch, get lit. I got blues in my pocket like a grip, and you know I'm with the shit. Sit back and I read like cat in a hat. I spit shit like this, I'm a Mac. It comes straight from the heart. Yeah, I shine in the dark. All money in, free all my young niggas, OGs in the fucking pen. In the game I gotta win, I ain't talking fucking nails. The K get the bus and hit a nigga like it's K Michelle. Been to hell, now I'm in heaven, you know I'm moving right. And I ain't really tripping, freestyling, I ain't got it right. I can really shoot these bars and I can really fucking fight. I seen a lot of niggas didn't have it and they lost their life. And roll the dice up in this game, so we gotta win. Stand tall in this shit, dog, never fucking been. And I'm sending in this bitch, and I'm going in. Goku, all on the floor like I'm Super Saiyan. Plus she paying. I got tires on the pavement. All these fucking chains on this shit, it's like a slave shit. And I get different on this shit, it's like astrology. I've been a G, and all these fucking numbers like numerology. Yeah.
Fire, baby.
Real bars, man. Real bars. Come on, man. Really saying something too, y'all. All right, let me see. Let me play one more. Let me see. And what do you go by?
P600.
P600, man. So P600, man. Fire.
All up, come on, stop. Money off the block. Ay, all up in the mission, this shit, get it off the block. From the 2-4 block to the deuce set. Play around with 2-6, then your body get wet. Used to stab and run it down the block and get it out the mud. Pushing on Geneva, Mount Vernon and get it out the mud. I'm a DC nigga, I'm a DC villain. Back up in the day, you remember the DC snipers? We ain't stopping, everything on fire. Gotta get it for the hire. Money on my mind, so I gotta stack it to the side. So I'm in that construction field, so you know I gotta build. Never gonna stop, I tell them you don't do it for the dollar bill. Do it for your family, bruh. Do it for your mentality. Anybody want it, fuck it, turn it to fatality. The money's on our mind, so the money we gotta get. Nah, pray to Allah, so the money we don't split. It's just us, it's the family, we never gonna stop. It's just us, it's the family, we ain't never gonna stop.
Ooh, the DC snipers, though. But come on, what you know about that from back in the day? If you know, you know.
I need this motherfucking money prontos. I get this money like this, and I've been on a mission, chillin'. Run this money up, you know it's double cup. Sitting back, leaning. My niggas been demons, but they ever since. Smart as fuck, dog, it's intelligent. This is not about the fucking money, it's irrelevant. Sitting back and hellin' on some Zaza. I ain't really trippin', sit the lean off the baba. Bitch call me Papa. I ain't really trippin', yeah, Poppy. Never sloppy choppy, tell that bitch to get up off me. I'm the game, I've been walking like Monopoly. And I've been a G, I might pop a G and do that shit and sit back and not even try. Give a fuck about that shit, all my niggas do or die. Blowing spliffs, yeah, we hot on some Rastafarian. Man, I came from the jungle, man, I did all this shit, then it never took me under. And I got them puzzled, put the pieces back together. I ain't never been no peasant, nigga, never come accept me. What they reppin', I don't give a fucking dog, it's been a blessing. Late nights with the demons and the devils when I was wrestling. It's a testament, man. Let's get it.
Fire,
With the
baby.
bilingual flow too. Come on, brother. Quit playing. Hey, for real, bro. Y'all got bars.
Yep,
man.
hell yeah.
Super
for sure,
talented,
bro.
man. Hey, thank you guys for coming through today, bro. Man, that was some fire, bro. Once again, where can they follow you, brother? Give your socials and stuff.
Right now, I ain't got no social media, man.
Okay, but be on the lookout for my brother.
Social media right now, you know. But it's coming soon.
Okay.
P600 coming soon.
Okay, P600, man. Remember the name. Reppin' DC hard, bruh. For
Let's
real.
get it, man. 650, man.
And Organic Feed, can you give your...
Man, y'all know me,
information?
man. Go on my IG, man. Organic Flex Life, man. You feel me? You want to see me with the trophies up and stuff like that. And like my brother's saying, like a lot of stuff in the works and stuff like that, man. So just be patient, man. And we finna go up, man. 650 takeover, you know what it is.
Thank you guys for coming through, man. Real bars, man. We gotta bring you in next time when Young Cuddy's in here, bro, because he be freestyling too, so you guys could go back and forth. It'll be dope.
Most definitely we'll be back.
Yes, sir. Oh, you got a playlist?
Yeah, I got it.
Keep it locked, man.